Yay! Okay. We are up. Well, sort of.
You need to
I
audacify.
know, I
We need
know.
to be audacious here.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me get this going. How you guys doing?
0 people.
That's okay.
Woo.
Hello. Okay, we're going to get started. It's the 26th.
Yeah, I know.
You know, one of these days we should just do this starting out drunk.
No.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
No, it doesn't.
I'm going to do it one of these days.
Please don't.
Oh, that's going to make for a good podcast.
No,
Okay.
it's not.
You ready?
Anytime.
Hello.
Hello, and welcome to the FourCredits Podcast. It's August the 26th, 2013.
That is correct.
And this is our pre-show, I guess you could say, before Wednesday's GameStop Expo. We will be in Las Vegas for the GameStop Expo. So if you're in the area or you're going to the show, hey,
Hit
come
us
hang
up.
out.
Yeah.
But
Send us a message, on Xbox or something. We'll be able to check it by then. I have a Windows phone, so I'll be able to check it
Check
on
the
the way
cache.
there.
send them a message on Facebook. That works too.
That works too. Yeah, just hit us up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually really excited about that. We get to leave tomorrow for Vegas.
It's going to be fun. So
Okay.
that's tomorrow. But today, we have our usual podcast for you. Now, I don't think we have a review for you today.
We do not, but we will have one for you
But-
next week. If
oh,
not
for sure.
two.
Yeah.
I will
At
be
least one.
reviewing Mario and Luigi Dream Team. Is that what it's called?
Yes. Yeah, that's what that game's called.
Yes, and then also I will be reviewing Lost Planet 3.
Yeah. We'll go over more in the new releases, what we're going to try covering before next week. But I should also get my copy of Saints Row back so I can finish that up.
Are you going to go rent it again?
Well, I mean, I was going to... Well, no, I'm game flying it this time.
Well, but no, but I mean, we were talking about this earlier and how it's still not being sent to you.
Mm-hmm.
You may not get that game for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So...
No. Yeah, I might have to Redbox it again. I don't know.
Did
We'll
you put
see.
other games on your queue besides that game?
Everything, no, until today, and all the stuff I added today hasn't come out yet. So it's
Okay.
still the only thing.
Yeah,
they
I'm
could
gonna have to play
possibly
through all
send
my
me.
shit really fast,
Yeah.
because I know there's so many games coming out, and I can't wait for Diablo 3. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I will actually be purchasing that, not just
yeah.
Redboxing or game flying that.
But yeah, I'll talk about that more when I'm talking about what I've been playing. But
Sounds good.
do you want to go and jump into that now?
I don't know. Did anything else happen to you this week?
Went to a music festival in LA for a day.
You didn't go both?
Didn't go both. Went on Saturday by myself.
Did you scalp the other ticket?
No.
Really?
Because I wanted to keep it just in case someone wanted to go with me on Sunday. Then nobody could go on Sunday. So, and at that point it was just too late. So I said, oh, I'm just going to go home.
Aren't they like $100 a ticket
They
for
were
that?
$100 per ticket. So yeah,
What happened to Brielle?
she didn't go. She didn't go either day.
Why?
Stuff came up.
Damn you, Mark. No, I'm
No.
kidding.
Anyways. Anyway.
It's a penis joke.
Anyways, no, so I
Moving
did that on
on.
Saturday. That was fun. That was pretty cool. I got to see a couple of bands I like, and it was really awesome. It's called FYF Fest, and it was in Los Angeles. Really, really cool. So that was fun. What else did I do? Watched the VMAs last night.
Oh God, what's wrong with you? We're not discussing that because every other news site
we
is
won't
talking
talk about
that.
the Miley Cyrus stuff. I'm not going to bring it up.
However,
However, NSYNC reunited for maybe a grand total of 3 minutes.
Okay, I heard that Justin Timberlake was amazing.
He played for like 20 minutes, but it felt like an hour.
Right? That's
Yeah.
what I heard.
He
It's
just
like
kept
did
going
old
and going.
new, and he
Yeah,
just kept
he did every
going.
hit from his single solo career and 2 songs with NSYNC.
Good.
Did Girlfriend and Bye Bye Bye, because of course, if you're
Oh,
gonna reunite
really?
NSYNC, you're going to do Girlfriend and Bye Bye Bye.
I would not.
What would you? If you were organizing a NSYNC reunion, what songs would you have?
Space
NSYNC
Cowboy.
do? Space Cowboy. Yeah.
That's my favorite
and what else?
NSYNC
You
song.
have to have a second one.
And I Want You Back.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Come on. That's so much better than Bye Bye Bye.
Well,
Even though
they
it's like
did-
the same
yeah.
exact chord
I know,
progression.
right?
I Want You Back and Bye 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 is like the same,
the same song,
just with a couple different words.
Well, they did that in Girlfriend.
Oh, that's lame.
But anyways,
I'm sorry, but I shouldn't say it in past tense. I still have the entire Space Cowboy song memorized, and I thought it was so cool back when I was a kid because I memorized all those words.
It was never cool. Never cool.
It was cool to me. You know what? The cool kids liked NSYNC when it was cool, so,
Anyways.
At a time, I was.
So that's pretty much what I did. Watched the VMAs last night. Went to that festival on Saturday.
How'd those interviews go?
Still haven't heard anything.
No, that's stupid.
Whatever. I'm gonna get awesome hours though, anyways, because all my coworkers are going back to school this week. So.
Oh, fantastic!
I'm gonna get sweet hours coming up, so I'm not super worried about that stuff.
That's good.
Plus, I'm pretty good with money right now, and I haven't even picked up my paycheck from Saturday yet.
Well, good, because we're gonna spend some in Vegas.
Right.
I'm not sure whether or not we will be hitting up a strip club. That is a possibility. Because last time I was there, it was fantastic.
Those things are expensive, though.
No, they're not if you don't.
Well, I mean, if you want to enjoy yourself, they're expensive.
And
by enjoy yourself, I spent
$60.
Yeah, that's expensive.
That's not.
That's expensive.
Ah!
That's a video game.
If I was going to spend
$60 on something right now, I would buy a video game. I'd probably buy Saints Row 4, actually. That's what I would do with $60 right now if I had a spare $60.
You and I have different priorities. Obvi. I was going to finish that, but then I decided, you know what?
No need.
So,
I guess, then what did you do besides video games, if anything?
Video games.
Besides video games.
Then
you can go into video games.
I will do that. Very interesting fact. I left both my PSP and my 3DS XL at work, and luckily they didn't disappear.
Nice. You're very lucky.
That would have been bad.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, but I've been taking those to work lately because I've been playing a little bit on the side, whatever, when I'm not doing anything there.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Besides video games, though, no, actually, I've been playing a lot of Magic lately.
Okay.
Yeah. Sounds like my life pretty much for like a while.
Magic.
It's magical.
Very.
Well, not really.
So what actual games did you play?
What actual games did I play? Well,
actual video games.
Well, I got back into Final Fantasy Tactics.
You're right.
Because I love that game.
After last week.
I do enjoy that game. I can play that non-stop and just keep playing if nothing else got in the way. I don't know why. It's so simplistic. The graphics the graphics aren't that impressive. I mean, it is an old game.
Yeah. It's an old remake of an older game.
Correct.
So
the level design, they don't even put like an outline around the map. You just have your like 16 by 16 grid, and then it's just black everywhere else.
It's not necessary.
They don't even. It's so simplistic. I like it.
Mm.
I wish games were more simple sometimes.
Yeah.
Just a little mechanic that makes a game work. You don't have to go all crazy. Yes, you can go all crazy, and sometimes it works out, but other times it doesn't. This is obviously one of those times where just...
It doesn't need the window dressing.
Yes. Yeah. And for the time, this was a really advanced game.
Mm.
But let's see, what else? Haven't really played any Pokemon. Getting hyped more and more for October 12th when the X and Y comes out. That'll be fantastic.
Yeah, the more they show that game, looks like they're doing some weird stuff with it.
Uh-huh. Digi-evolution. It's going to be weird.
But it's making me want to play it less and less, actually. It's this weird, counter thing where, it feels like it's just getting way complex. And I don't know if I want my Pokemon games more complex.
Well, they already did that when they introduced, trash cans, garbage bags, and chandeliers, and crap like that.
Ice cream cones.
Yeah, ice cream cones. Things you eat.
Because I feel like, yeah.
You know what? The next Pokemon I want is a taco.
Yeah, dude.
And that will be my main Pokemon. And
Yeah.
if it's gonna transform or whatever, evolve into a burrito, I would much rather just keep it as a taco.
But yeah, for years now, I've been trying to figure out why I've been less and less interested in
Well,
Pokemon games
it's
as they come
simple.
out, and it's because they've become too complex. They get more and more complicated every one that comes out, and I just find myself less wanting to explore all the things the
Hey,
game
Mike,
has.
how you doing? Mike in the chat room.
Hey, actually
Well,
here this week.
the one thing I am very excited about this game, and I've said it before in this podcast, is the fact that you'll be able to catch every Pokemon.
Yeah.
Be it that you have a friend who has the other version of it, because there will be specific Pokemon you can only catch on one and not the other. And then you have the whole starting Pokemon thing. I don't know. I might not just worry about getting all 3 starter Pokemon. Although it would be nice. Just think about it. Every kid when they were, started on their red or blue, they wanted to have Venusaur. They wanted to have Blastoise. They wanted to have Charizard.
Because that's what the guy in Pokemon first movie had.
Right? All of them.
They had all of them.
Why can't we? It's like, I want to be the Pokemon master. The best that ever was.
Uh-huh.
To catch them, it will be my test.
All right, before we
to
go
train
the
them
whole
is
thing,
my cause.
Let's not do this right now.
We will battle across the
We're not
land.
doing this right now.
Dude, just journey far and wide.
Anyways. Well,
These Pokemon to understand
did
how
you
that's inside.
play?
Okay, so we're going to, let's see, what else did I play? I tried out a couple games that I got off of that, what was that deal?
The Origin thing.
Yeah, well, Humble Bundle.
The Origin Humble.
Yeah, I tried out a couple of those. I still haven't tried out Mirror's Edge. Everything else seemed to run smoothly, and I found out that I don't really like playing PC shooters. I prefer it on console because everyone else is just way too good.
You should just get a controller for your PC.
Have they announced yet if the Xbox One controller?
No word on the PC stuff.
Ooh. Can I hook up either my Xbox 360 or PS3 controller to it and make it work?
I mean,
or I wonder the Wii U controller.
That's what I'm saying, is you can hook up, if you buy the official PC Xbox 360 controller.
Oh, no. I'm saying if I can just hook up mine.
Yes, there's a way. I don't know how to do it with the Xbox, but I know how to do it with the DualShock. There's a thing that you can download, and you can just use it via USB.
Okay.
I can tell you. I can show you.
Okay, we'll do that later.
There was a gap thread the other day I saw about it.
I do not like hand positioning on a keyboard and a mouse. Something about it just feels weird. I don't know. Do you get that feeling? You played Borderlands 1 and 2 across.
I like it, but that's because I used to play PC shooters all the time.
Oh, okay.
Back in like 2004, 2005. I played a lot of Battlefield 2.
See, I always had a crappy computer, so...
Yeah. I mean, that's the only time in my life we've ever actually had a computer that could play modern games, was around 2004. So we played Battlefield 2, and we played the original Far Cry a lot, because we had a machine that could run Far Cry, which is actually a pretty good deal in 2004, to have a machine that could run Far Cry. That was like top of the line at the time.
Dude, I'm going to label this with just like...
Yeah, a lot of stickers. That's a good idea.
I like that. We got a personalized thing. Our little microphone's going to have...
Stickers all over it.
Sticker all over it.
It's like we're in a band or something.
That's what I was thinking!
Like, you know, they put
Make
all
it
the
more
kits.
legit for a rock band and crap.
Yeah. Like when I was at the festival.
Yeah?
Everybody had like they would bring out their own amps, and it'd just be all the stickers on the amps.
Beer stickers.
Yeah, beer stickers, all beer stickers and
you know it.
stuff like that. But yeah, and it was weird.
Classy.
I saw The Breeders, which was a band that
obviously gave birth while on stage.
No,
No?
it was
You left your eggs with
the
them
girl,
and they hatched when you came back 10 days later?
The girl who was in the Pixies. It's her, Kim Deal, her sister Kelly Deal, and it's like, yeah, I know, this is going right over. Anyways, one of the kits she brought on stage still said Pixies on it, even though she officially left the band like a couple months ago, and I thought that was interesting. Not to you, but that's interesting to me. Anyway.
Good point. I almost got interested there. Thank you for that. That was close. I went back and played Black Ops 2 with Shane a bit because he's in the tournament for GameStop Expo.
No, Mike. No, she didn't.
She did not have a pixie haircut?
None of the members of the Pixies have a pixie cut.
Why not?
Nor have they ever, as far as I know.
Okay. Anyways, no, I played some Black Ops 2 because Shane's going to be in the Black Ops 2 tournament at GameStop Expo.
Right.
I've been playing a little more Infamous.
Injustice. Not Infamous. You've not been playing Infamous.
I have not, actually. This is true. I've been playing Injustice, and I feel like I'm getting a little better. I went online and I played some guy, and I beat him on my first time, and then he quit on me. So that felt really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm hoping I actually have a shot at this.
You could.
I've learned some cool combos and shit, but I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see if it's enough. Dude, what I think would be really cool is if they twitched it. But I don't think they're going to twitch the tournament.
Oh, man. If they twitch it, I hope they salty bet it.
No!
You don't want people to bet virtual money on you?
I do not want them to bet virtual money on me. I will lose a lot of people money.
Oh, man. Oh, but can you imagine the odds, though? If
all
you win,
in my opponent's favor.
If you win, though, and all the odds are in the other guy's favor, though, oh, man.
I know,
they
right?
salty bet you.
They salty bet me like crazy.
Yeah, Mike's into it.
Mike's into it. I did salty bet for like 2 days. I lost all my money.
Yeah, you played it wrong.
Even then, even though I lost all my money, I sort of looked at it and went, I've got better things to do with my time. So.
Do you really, though?
Yes.
Do you really, though?
Fallout 3.
Do you really, though?
Yes.
Salty bet's pretty awesome.
Oh, and I built my gaming
Never bet
chair.
DBZ.
I totally forgot.
Yes, and your gaming chair
my
is
gaming
built.
chair is built. I'll put pictures of it online.
Yeah.
It's not completely complete, but for the most part it is.
Yep.
I still have a little designing to do on it, but it looks pretty sweet.
And,
one of a kind.
Yeah.
Never bet DBZ.
Yep.
Except for the time that DBZ wins and loses me all of my money. Fucking Frieza.
Yep. No, I don't think he's going to put beer stickers on his chair.
No. In fact, I was thinking about putting some cogs on the side of it so that when I rotated it back and forth, it would turn them. I thought that would be really cool.
Mm-hmm. Is that all you played?
And a little Gears. Judgment.
Yeah.
But I think that's pretty much it because I returned Game & Wario, so I didn't get anything new until this morning when I got Mario and Luigi. And I'll play that for you guys.
So yeah, like you said, you're going to play some Mario and Luigi this week, and you're going to play some Lost Planet when it comes in.
That's correct.
So that's what you got for us next week?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I should have both of those reviews up. Lost Planet shouldn't take very long to get a review on that.
Cool beans.
The past ones have not been very good because the control scheme has been terrible.
Yeah.
Hopefully they improve that with this one, made it a little more playable.
Not before Vegas, Mike.
Vegas is tomorrow.
Yeah, we're leaving tomorrow.
No. I will be playing...
Speaking of which, is Shane coming up here tonight?
Yes, he is.
Okay, that's just later.
We're leaving here in the morning. He has school until 9:45, but it's the first day of class, so he might be here early.
Yeah, that's true. He's probably just looking at his syllabus right now as we speak. So I guess what I played. Well, obviously I played a lot of Saints Row 4. We did the game at a glance for it, but after that took it home, and before I returned that copy, I got 20% in.
That's not very far.
That's not very far, but that's because I was kind of doing a balance of story and side missions. Because some of the side missions actually matter this time. You know how the Mass Effect games, I mean, you didn't play them, but you know how the Mass Effect games had, or Mass Effect 2 at least, had a mechanic called loyalty missions, where different, your party members, per se, would show up at some point and say, hey, come do this thing with me, and then at the end of the mission, they would be upgraded somehow. The term for that became loyalty mission. And so the Saints Row guys put loyalty missions in this game. So each of the main story characters have a loyalty mission with them. So I was doing some of those too, because they're actually pretty well done. In fact, I was playing one of those loyalty missions when the game completely crashed and shut down on me.
This is really bad news bears, guys.
So yeah, so as you probably read in other people's reviews about this game is that it's kind of buggy. Frame rate's bad and it's kind of buggy, and I ran into a couple of these bugs. One of them is I got to a point where the engine was freaking out and it was spawning all these enemies that had weird deformities.
What?
Well, okay. Well, first of all, I actually don't know.
This sounds like something that would just happen.
That's what I'm going to ask, actually, is I want to know whether this is a bug or this is the way it's supposed to happen.
I think it just sounds like what it's supposed to happen.
Because with Saints Row, you never know.
Right? crap.
So yeah,
Good
exactly.
point.
I have
Maybe
no idea.
breaking down your console was supposed to happen as part of it, and you just turned off the console. You should have left it on. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing, is it turned itself off. But I'll get to that in a second. No, but anyways, these bugged out guys. Okay, so some of the enemies were like, had like huge eyeballs. Some of them were upside down. Some of them were spindly, like, and like stretched out. And
I really don't know if this is
the
Saints Row or
weirdest
not.
thing about it, though, is that it was all just how they looked. Their headshot zone was still in the same place. So the
didn't matter.
upside down guy, if I hit him where his head
His
should
crotch
be,
is?
or like right above his crotch, he would die. It was so dumb.
Okay, we need to look this up and
Yeah.
see if this is an actual thing that happened to other people,
Yeah, I have no idea.
or if it was
But
a
then
glitch on yours.
a real glitch happened later. Like I said, I was doing one of these loyalty missions. There was a part, and if you're playing it right now, you'll probably, and if you played this mission, you'll probably know exactly what I'm talking about. But for those of you who don't, I'm not going to spoil the storyline of it. But there's a point where you are facing a whole bunch of clones of the same dude. Like the same dude has somehow gained the power to clone himself, and
Of
he
course.
does it several times.
Self-righteous asshole. Go on.
And I was just
By the
shooting
way,
these
that's
dudes.
that's my next hardcore band name.
Yeah.
Self-righteous asshole.
It's always something Julian would listen to.
Right? He'd be like, "Hey, Julia, let's listen to some self-righteous asshole."
like, all right.
Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, so I kept shooting these dudes as they cloned, and then every time I would kill a dude, the rest of the clones would get stronger. And it got to the point where I was maybe down to 3 of these guys, and all of a sudden, as he's running towards me, I start shooting him, and just blue screen. I'm to my signal select screen.
And what do you mean signal select?
Like, you know, like how this when it's trying to look for a signal,
No.
it just goes no signal.
Oh, you're talking about on your TV?
Yes, on the television.
Oh, I thought you were talking about on your
No.
Xbox. I'm
No,
like,
it had completely crashed so much that it bypassed the Xbox interface, threw me back as if it had lost its signal completely, and I knew it was it didn't just freeze, it just shut down. The 360 light was still on, but the controller was just vibrating, just constantly vibrating.
Did your console overheat?
It's possible.
Where is your console located?
It's by itself on top of my my wardrobe thing, or my TV is to my left.
Is your wardrobe made of wood?
Yeah, but I have enough space between
Okay.
it. It's in a normal place. It's never done that before.
Fan is above it, not touching the ground, obviously, because otherwise the
Right,
fan
yeah.
would not work.
No, yeah, it's totally normal placement. It's just, and it's never done this before. It's never even run hot.
Well, if it is no longer functioning, we may have another
No,
Xbox
I'm sure it
destruction
still
video
works.
to show you.
No, I'm sure it still works. It's just that I think there was just too much going on in that game.
No, I don't think that's the case.
Well,
I
regardless.
think many games have done much more than Saints Row 4.
In that case, then it was too much for my Xbox to handle. So it's not a very new Xbox. It's not a slim. Like
Even then,
yours or my
dude,
dad's.
I've noticed because of how much I have on my Slim, it runs so slow. Oh god, I need to clean that thing out, but the problem is, there's like nothing to clean out. And every 2 weeks, there's a new downloadable game for free.
Yeah.
By the way, this week is, sorry there, blah, 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 what's that game called? The first game you were going around taking pictures of zombies and stuff, that was the main purpose
Dead
of
Rising.
Dead Rising 2 is available.
Yes.
Funny fact about Dead
With
Rising 2.
Case Zero, right? I believe they're doing
that's
that with
free as well,
Case
but,
Zero,
but I already had that.
I know, I'm
back
just
before-
saying
yeah.
in general.
Okay. The other ones, however, are not free. Just those two. Funny fact about Dead Rising 2. I have an unopened copy in my closet.
Yep.
And now I downloaded this version, so I will keep an unopened copy of Dead Rising 2.
If you're just going to do that, you should just give it away.
But to who? It's free for everyone right now.
Yeah, I guess. Anyways, so yeah, Saints Row 4 is still really cool. I'm hoping to play more of it before I review it, because I definitely want to finish the story, see what crazy directions it goes before I kind of put a score on it. So
Okay,
far,
fair enough.
I'm liking it probably a little more than I like Saints Row the Third. And I like Saints Row the Third a lot. It's because just the movement, the superpower stuff solves the biggest problem I had with Saints Row 3, which was that it's just ended up, after playing that game, ended up not being fun to go around the city. This game solves that, where one of the most fun things is just going around the city. And so it definitely combines that Crackdown aspect of wanting to stay in the world with the existing crazy Saints Row storyline. And I think it's really clicking.
See, I stayed in Saints Row the Third to collect all the rubber dolls, the blow-up dolls, and the cash deposits, and all that crap. I went around and did all of that.
I just had no desire.
I remember there was one cash drop that I could not find for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
I found it, but you know.
But yeah, like in Saints Row the Third, I had just no desire to do any of that because I didn't think that the actual practice of going throughout the town was fun. They fixed that here. It's a lot of fun jumping around, and you get to upgrade your speed and jump and stuff to the point where you're just like crazy, like just getting around is super fast, super fun. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely play more of that.
So prototype-ish.
But it controls way better than Prototype ever did. That was my problem with Prototype. Is every time I played that thing, I was just like, this is so janky.
But you didn't play Prototype 2.
No,
so I
played
if they fixed that.
Like maybe 30 minutes of Prototype 2, and I was just like, oh, this is the same game.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So janky.
Never mind.
I just couldn't get into the control scheme for that game.
Fair enough.
This is better. I shouldn't have to tell you guys that this is better than Prototype 2, but I guess I do. Anyways, those are not good games.
Shane likes them.
I know.
From what I saw, even the storyline was kind of terrible.
Yeah. It's like
Infamous.
It's like Crackdown and Infamous had a baby, and the baby got really into metal. That's what Prototype
and
always
because
felt like.
of that, it lost its inner hearing, and it has no sense of control of bodily movement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There you go. Just had one too many mosh pit. That's its
There's
problem.
no such thing as one too many.
I almost got attacked by a mosh pit during the Deer Hunter set, and I had to kind of move to the right. I actually defended myself against one dude.
You didn't jump in?
No. I didn't want to get wrecked, man. I was just like, I did defend myself once. I just kind of put up an elbow, and he
hop
just
on the back.
Right off me.
What you do is you hop on the back of a Samoan guy and just go with it.
There were no Samoan guys next to me.
Okay, big black guy.
And no big black guys either.
What?
This
what
was
the
an
hell kind of mosh pit
This was an indie rock mosh pit. You have to remember, there are no black guys.
So it was a bunch of people wearing preppy clothes, drinking tea, and like
not tea.
I don't know. They do that, maybe. An indie mosh pit? There's no such thing. They like come at you and go, I love you.
Well, it was weird because I didn't expect it either. Then I was like, wait, are they moshing to Deer Hunter right now? It's like, it was weirding me out. I was like, why? Guys,
because
why?
There's no other way to dance to indie music?
I don't know.
Maybe.
But yeah, it was just
There
weird.
is no other way. Ow.
It's really weird. Some people were crowd surfing though in like the middle area. I looked over and like a few people were successfully crowd surfing. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Fantastic.
But anyways, that was a sidetrack. So besides Saints Row, I've been playing more Plants vs Zombies 2. I got into the second world, so I'm fighting pirates.
Killed Johnny Depp yet?
I have not killed Johnny Depp yet.
Damn it.
I just got to a point where I got the...
Oh, that's right. He's an Indian now.
Right, this is accurate.
I forgot.
Native American.
Really? Really?
I just wanted you to say that.
You...
Really? Anyway.
You know how much I'm against PC.
Yeah, you're a Mac.
No, I love PC. That's what
Anyways.
Yeah, okay, go on.
So yeah, I
correctness.
played a little bit more of that. That's still good, except it's getting harder already. I know, that's what she said.
No!
Now Mike's probably going to make fun of me because he's way ahead of me.
Oh.
We talked about this briefly, but yeah, he's way ahead of me in Plants vs Zombies. But I'm already having a hard time with the pirate stuff. There's this one stinking level where they set it up where basically it's on a dock, right? And so the pirates,
the whole level
pirate
is
zombies,
on a dog?
Yeah, dock.
Oh.
The pirate zombies are boarding your little pier, you could say, via their ship that they've docked right in front of it. And each level has kind of a different variation on where the water is, because there is water that, like some zombies, swing in on their rope. And then
Okay.
others, they do that sometimes. Sometimes there's one hanging upside down via a rope and kind of bobbing up and down, and you have to kill it before it gets to your side. The thing about those guys is that if you have the corn cob guy, if he shoot, because sometimes they shoot butter. If a
Correct.
butter
it slows
hits
down the enemy.
yeah, or it stops the enemy.
Well,
That's typically what it does.
Fair
But
enough.
they add an extra gameplay element to it, where if you catch this bobbing up and down guy with the butter, it falls into the water. So
because it stops dead in the air.
yeah, but
Makes sense.
it didn't do that in the first game, is what I'm saying. Anyways, so I've been having some difficulty with one of the levels with that because this bobbing up and down guy comes fast, and he comes at the same time as this cone guy, and so I'm trying to figure out a strategy so I can be prepared for
Plant
both
a
of them
palm
at the
tree.
same time. I don't have the palm tree yet.
What's wrong with you?
There's-
Buy it, microtransaction.
I'm not gonna buy the palm tree. Anyways, I'm not going to
You don't
spend
like
money on
palm
this
trees?
game.
What's wrong with you?
Right now, all I have is like
We're in California, like
the
palm
pea
trees.
shooters, and I have like the most recent one I got was the corn cob guy and the spiky things you can put down. Because one of the
Cacti?
no spiky things you put down on the ground.
Oh,
the things that pop the tires,
yes,
the wheels
yes,
in the
yes,
first one.
Yes, yes. The,
And
like,
this
little
one,
like
some of the
teeth-looking thing.
yeah, in this one, some of the zombies, some of these zombie pirates push barrels, and they'll get rid of the barrel. That's what they do in this case, at least right now.
Okay, so new mechanic, new way to destroy said mechanic.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's kind of tough. Still learning to get around that level.
It's a good thing we're taking so long to explain what games we played because we're not going to have a review this week.
Right.
As soon as we're done talking about random crap and games and shit, this podcast is practically over.
Well, I mean, that's what we usually do, right? You just described every video game podcast ever.
I put that shit on everything.
He doesn't really.
No,
Not
advertising.
Everything. Not everything.
You know it. We just got
Um,
money for that.
What else did I play?
No, we didn't.
I'm pretty sure that's all I played.
Dude, I would love to be sponsored by Frank's Hot Sauce. That'd be awesome.
I'd love to be sponsored by anything.
Eventually, my friend.
I think the only other thing I played is I played another round of Madden 25 with my dad.
Hey, I'll get a free game
Right.
soon.
That's another game that we'll be covering in the next couple weeks.
The next week.
Well, I mean,
We will be getting...
I really don't
Oh.
expect you to play all three of those by next week.
No, you can play that one. I told you, I don't like that. I don't play football games.
I guess so.
I play football, not video game forms. I'm a big guy.
Mike wants us to talk about something.
Talk about games and shit, especially the shit.
When was the last time you had a good bathroom break?
Today around 2 o'clock, I had a very satisfying stool. It just sort of, you know that feeling where it's like sort of hard to like get out, and then at the very end it like pops and it's just
Okay,
like...
no more.
Okay.
Okay. Goofball? Like the Capital City goofball?
Gootball. Football.
Not the
I
Capital...
play gootball games.
Goofball. It's the German variant.
Gootball.
Goofball.
Yeah.
That's... Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know where you're
Shut
going.
up. I will get you. I will go Austrian. Apparently.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, he's Austrian, not German.
I know. It's fine. I know where Arnold is from. He was after all Governor.
Yeah.
Because California.
Yeah.
We're in California.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all I played. So you want to hit the news? News. You want to hit the news? Hit the news? Let's do the news. I'm just going to do the news. Okay.
Okay.
So, do you like Fable?
You know what? I played Fable 2 back when it was on episodic on the Xbox. And
alright.
I purchased each episode, probably paying much more than it would have cost for me to go get a used copy at GameStop.
Well, yeah.
That's okay though.
Fable's alright,
I
huh?
really liked Fable 2.
Fable-
I got Fable 3 for free, for
Yeah.
free, but I still haven't played it.
It's apparently not as good.
Oh, I heard. But then after that, Fable whatever.
The Kinect one?
Yo, it was terrible. I played the demo for it and it would not work.
Yeah, that's the thing about
So
that
many
game.
Kinect games.
Just didn't work.
I really hope that when the Xbox One comes out, the sensor really
It
does
better.
work how they say it
It
did.
better.
Because
If it doesn't,
I don't know if
know.
it's the game developers or the Kinect itself.
or some sort of
But I
combination.
don't know. I don't know who's doing the testing on those games and saying, "Yep, this is complete to
Yes,
go
we can
out.
ship
This
this."
works."
That's what everybody said about Steel Battalion. It's like, yeah, this works. It's like, how did somebody say this works?
Or Star Wars Kinect.
Yeah.
I haven't played the Disneyland one where you walk around the theme park, but
Apparently that one works, but only because it's super simple. But yeah, there's another Fable game.
like raise your right
coming out.
hand if you want to ride Indiana Jones.
It's going to be on the Xbox One, and it's going to be called Fable Legends.
Wait, not PS3, PS4.
Fable is a
I know.
Microsoft property.
I'm throwing it out there to make sure the audience knows. Xbox One exclusive,
Yes.
Fable Legends. Hopefully it's not garbage.
If you
Go
like
on.
that kind of stuff, if you like Fable, then yeah, that's a game that's going to come out. Next up, so if you like Battlefield, I know some of you do, Battlefield 4 is going to be going in beta in October, according to EA. So if you want to jump on that, I'm guessing you probably look it up. I'm guessing on EA's site. It's probably through Origin. So you might want to check your Origin account.
I will check it out because I have a computer that can run that shit.
Yeah. So
yeah. Even though I haven't gotten a beta code for Elder Scrolls Online, hopefully I'll get one for this.
Speaking of Elder Scrolls Online, might as well jump to that now since you just gave me a segue.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be paying monthly for Elder Scrolls Online.
$15 per month.
Because nobody told Bethesda it's 2013.
And the fact that free games with microtransactions is what you want to do. Because those of us that don't want to pay microtransactions won't, come on.
But Bethesda's been in cryo sleep since 2008.
I hate this.
And so they don't know, and so they're making you pay monthly fees.
I am really pissed off about this because I really wanted to play this game, but now it's put me into the same position where I didn't want to pay for Final Fantasy XI online.
Yeah.
Why would I pay for this, even though I really want to play it? I am so excited for Diablo 3 because it's free to play.
Yep.
You buy the game and that's it. And that's how it should be.
Yep.
Yes, I understand that they will be online at all times and they have online fees and all that. Well, that's where you add different online in-game stuff that you can purchase, but you don't have to.
They proved that the free-to-play model works. So at this point, it's just dumb not to use it.
Wonderfully.
Anyways, next up, so we were just talking about a PopCap game. We were talking about Plants vs. Zombies. Well, my other favorite PopCap game is Peggle. And Peggle 2 is a game that got announced, and I am looking forward to because it looks more like more.
Yes, well, hold on real quick. Our audience, yes, Diablo 3 is on PS3 as well as the Xbox 360 and exclusively new consoles to PS4.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there because
he will be playing the 360 version of Diablo 3.
I will be playing the 360 version. Otherwise, I would be playing the Xbox One version.
Yeah.
There is no Xbox One, so I have to go 360.
So basically, anyways, back to Peggle. So Peggle 2 looks really cool. Well, guess what? Microsoft...
What do you mean it looks really cool? It's probably the same exact thing as Peggle 1.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. I love Peggle.
I don't know how much more Ode to Joy I can handle.
I can handle a lot. So I'm looking forward to Peggle 2. Well, guess what? Your guys, Microsoft, they picked up Peggle 2 to be a timed exclusive on the Xbox One.
Wait.
And a launch game.
No way.
Yes.
Xbox One launches with Peggle 2?
Yes, it will be one of the launch games.
Woo!
Available on day one for the Xbox One.
Sexy.
Now you like it. Now all of a sudden you like Peggle 2.
Because it's exclusive on Xbox One.
So bad.
Timed exclusive on Xbox One.
Yeah, they also, with that, they also announced that Garden Warfare, the Plants vs. Zombies shooter, will be also a timed exclusive on the Xbox One.
I saw that coming.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be a permanent
Both of the games will hit Xbox One first before all other platforms.
Good.
But yeah,
cool.
Peggle 2 hitting launch is really exciting. It'll be like the Xbox One's version of Geometry Wars for the 360. When everybody had a downloadable game they had to get on launch day, well, this will be it. Moving on. On the PlayStation side of things, if you like racing games, if you're a PlayStation 3 owner and you like the Gran Turismo series, Gran Turismo 6 finally has a release date. It'll launch on December 6th. So, GT 6 on the 6th.
Yeah, there's always something so satisfying about racing games because they don't need to really work on game mechanics as much. All they do is up the graphics and make their games look so beautiful.
And this one's going to look really pretty.
Dude, there are so many great-looking racing games coming out soon. You have this. You have Drive Club.
Yep.
You have um, Race? No, Car. No?
Project Cars.
Project Cars.
That's
That's
the PC
right.
one, yeah.
Community Assisted Racing
Mm.
Simulator. That's it. Simulator. I was trying to figure out what the S is for.
Snacks.
Yes.
Community assisted racing
snacks.
They're my favorite food.
Beef jerky
Mm-hmm.
and
Trail
candied
mix.
nuts. No, not trail mix. Candied. If you've ever been to a race, they're always sugar coated.
What about dry roasted peanuts?
They're always sugar coated.
Okay.
This is a race. Everything has to be bad for you because it's redneck land.
Because it's NASCAR.
Deep fried,
Deep fried
candied,
NASCAR.
deep fried NASCAR. That's what I eat on Tuesdays.
Ah, that corporate sponsorship tastes so good.
Only
Next up.
because it was Hershey.
So remember I told you not to buy a Vita?
It's a little bit, since they came out.
Continue to not buy a Vita, even though they announced at Gamescom that the price of the Vita has been permanently cut to $199.
Hello, CLD 1995.
Hi.
Welcome.
It's $200 to buy a Vita, permanent.
That being said, not Microsoft. Wow, what I was thinking. Walmart recently had a great sale that was going on where you could purchase it online for $199 and come with a year's worth of Xbox. Why would we do this shit?
That'd be weird if a Vita came with Xbox Live.
That'd be a whole nother I don't know.
Or Bizarro
No, it comes
world.
with a year of PlayStation Plus.
PlayStation Plus,
which
yes.
is now going to be a paid. Well, it already was, but I mean, it's going to be mandatory. Yes.
To play online.
So that was the deal that was going on.
No, you can still not buy a Vita, Mike, unless you're also going to get a PS4. And I think you are. So in that case, Mike, I allow you to get a Vita.
I kind of still want... I'm torn between getting a Vita or not because there are some things coming out on Vita that look good.
Yeah.
And there are some things that have been on it that were good.
Yeah.
I have a PSP and I liked it back then because, well, my UMDs worked on it and I could buy movies for $2 and play them.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, there's no slot on the Vita for that.
Right.
That being said, they do have many good games that are admirable for the console. Unfortunately, there are games that are usually less noticeable, like Patapon.
Yeah.
There are some good stuff that are coming out on the Vita, so don't completely disown it. But it is a little overpriced.
Yeah, it's still
seeing
overpriced
as
for what it
you've
is.
been able to get actually, did I pay $250 for a 3DS XL?
You paid somewhere around that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it launched at.
3DS XL?
Yeah.
Because I purchased it at launch.
Uh-huh.
That was a year ago.
Yeah, it was.
Wow, I've had my XL for a year.
Mm-hmm.
That feels weird. I've only played 3 games on it that were 3DS compatible.
And I played one of them.
Yeah, you did. Weird.
But yeah,
Huh.
hey, if you do have a Vita, though...
And it was terrible.
It wasn't terrible.
Paper Mario...
It wasn't terrible. It was
Sticker
just
Star was-
massively
ugh.
disappointing. It's a big difference. It was
I
not
thought
a
it was-
bad... I still say...
I thought it was
I stand by my 3 out of 5 and say it was not terrible.
I couldn't get past the first area.
Yeah, that's
Okay?
true. It
You
was not
couldn't
a
as well
bad
for a long
game.
time.
It just was really disappointing. It's not what I wanted. Anyways, if you do have a Vita, though, mysterious person I'm talking to, and you wanted to play Borderlands 2 on the bus, well, guess what? Now you can.
It will
Borderlands 2 is
be-
coming to Vita.
By the way, if you look at screenshots for the Vita version of it, it looks really weird.
It's not going to look as good. No.
Well, no, not that. The gameplay of it looks really weird because it's like a side scroller,
Well, they had to change some things.
obviously. But I don't know how I feel about it. I'm going to have to play it, and hopefully we'll be able to play it at GameStop Expo in 2 days.
Possibly.
Who knows what they're
Although
gonna
they just
have
announced it,
available.
so I don't know if it's going to be ready.
Who knows what they're going to have available?
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea. Next week is going to be such a big show for us. We're going to have
all sorts of stuff.
so much
Okay.
to talk about. By the way, we're going to charge that thing overnight.
The camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we should.
Yeah.
I don't know what their rules are going to be about whether we can just straight up
Okay, we're
shoot
gonna.
footage.
Well,
and if we
maybe
see
we
other
can give
people
them
doing
our.
it, then-
Maybe we can give that. Well, we can wear our T-shirts, have our business cards, stuff
Yeah.
like that, and get in under press initiation. I don't know.
Maybe. What else do we got? Moving on. Fez is also coming into Vita.
Gonna shoot up. We're not gonna shoot up the place,
Well,
Mike.
with the camera.
Well, oh, okay, fair enough.
I think that's what he means.
Okay. I don't know, because he just said gonna shoot up the place. Yeah. I'm like, no.
But yes,
No.
if you have a Vita, Fez is coming to Vita.
Yes, it is.
So that's also a cool game that's coming to Vita.
Hmm.
Presumably the bug-free version of Fez.
Well, I would assume they wouldn't. Well, then again, everything when you put it on a new console starts with bugs. It feels like that these days.
Oh, I should probably mention that all this Sony news came out of their conference at Gamescom.
Yes, Mike, you can buy a Vita, but do it on eBay. Get it like $30-$40 cheaper.
Anyways. But yeah, Gamescom is the kind of like the European E3, and it's happening, or it happened last week.
Yes, it did.
Lots
was announced.
I'm pretty much going over the Sony stuff because Microsoft also had a show,
but
they didn't really announce much there. All they pretty much did, the purpose of it mostly was to kind of elaborate on their indie hosting thing, which they did, but they basically said that it existed. That's basically all they did.
Well,
and they shut off some
there was
smart
so
glass
much
stuff.
bad publicity saying that they were not supporting indie developers.
Well, because they weren't, and now they are. It's yet
I
another.
don't know
It's
about
yet
that.
another policy reverse.
I don't know. I still think.
After hearing what everybody had to say about publishing for the 360, they just weren't supporting them. So the fact that they're actually going to.
I think the fact that they changed their policy on upgrading your stuff would be free, I think that was a big turn in them realizing that they needed to break down a couple of barriers.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No, you're 100% right. It's just that it took them arguably too long to do it.
And that argument is fully discussed by the creator of Fez.
Yes, for sure.
Loudmouth Bass there.
But anyways.
Yes, they can just flip the switch on it, Mike. They have many times.
In fact, Microsoft's pretty much perfecting the art of flipping the switch right now. So.
You know why? Because they're caring too much about consumer reviews before the product is even out.
Yeah.
Honestly, if they had launched the Xbox One, I feel like it would have done a lot better than it was, I don't know, destined,
yeah, all this
you might say.
All this stuff is making them look pretty desperate.
All of the things that they had going for it made it really much the console of the future, and obviously they went by the...
But the internet wasn't ready, man.
The internet was already prepared for it. What do you think Steam's been doing for years?
Yeah, but but people don't like Microsoft as much as they like Valve. That's the only reason why it didn't work. Anyways.
People should like Microsoft more than Valve. Valve hasn't given us Half-Life Part whatever.
But yeah, 10
I don't know
years
if they're calling it 3 or 2 or...
Yeah, 10 years in the future, we're going to all look back at this and think it's like the weirdest console launch in history. I bet this will probably be one of the weirdest
Well,
console
you know why?
launches.
Because both consoles are launching with almost no new significant feature to the gaming industry. If you look at the other consoles, they did change quite a bit from their counterpart, from their previous consoles to their newer ones. Mm-hmm. This one is just an upgraded version of the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Except the fact that...
With some of the stuff that was introduced halfway through last generation streamlined.
Correct.
That's the thing, is that the Xbox 360 of 2005 was very, very, very different than the Xbox 360 of even 2010. So,
dude, remember the whole sidebar, slash things?
I mean... Those consoles were so different when they were born and when they died, dude, that might as well have been two different consoles.
I don't know about you, but I was really pissed off when they did that. And I was like, I don't like the new interface. It's terrible. I can't even remember how that interface worked, the ones with the blades.
Yeah.
And there was one in between the blades and the current one that It
was the squares one, where everything was squares.
I can't remember it.
Square. Anyways.
I don't remember it at all.
All right. Well,
it didn't last very long.
Try to finish up the Sony stuff. So Little Big Planet, if you like Little Big Planet, there.
Wait, it was an arcade, not a pro. I had a Pro. I had my black console was one. What is he talking about?
Hey, we have a spammer.
Great. Please don't spam our channel.
Hey guys, don't click on his link.
gif-maniac.net.
Don't click on his link. He's a spammer. Just letting you guys know.
But yay, we have a spammer.
That's not a good thing.
Yes, it is, because this means we're gaining popularity.
No, it means the Spambot found our channel.
Oh, crap.
Anyways.
Never mind. I was excited for no good reason.
Don't go to giftmaniac.net. Anyways,
Let's move along.
so Little Big Planet is not getting a sequel, but it will be getting.
Wait,
I don't know what that is, Mike.
Mike, what does that go to?
We can't click on it, so just tell us.
Imgur.com, PBC, some crap.
Anyways,
I'm going to.
don't click on it.
I did it.
Oh.
It's what I was going to talk about.
Yeah,
it's
Chris
what
was going to
I told
mention
you
the
was
white
newsworthy.
Xbox One. It's not news.
You didn't agree with me. I thought
It's
it was.
not news.
Hey, we'll just leave that up there.
Oh my god.
Go for it.
Anyways.
Thank you, Mike. I was totally going to talk about
Little
that.
Big Planet is getting a free-to-play hub, so you'll be able to
Yes.
play and make levels through Little Big Planet ways, but in a free-to-play atmosphere, so you'll be able to download stuff. So that's probably a better plan for Little Big Planet in the future than releasing another $60 game.
Really? We're just going to turn it into PlayStation Home?
I think it's a really smart idea. It's what they should have done in the first place.
I feel like Home was such a disaster, and I feel like this game is no longer a topic of importance that
I think this could make it.
I think LBP needs to just disappear.
No, I think this is a chance to introduce it to a new audience and kind of reboot it.
I will mention it later, Mike.
Yes,
Don't
you
worry.
will. Moving on then. Speaking of games that are coming to PS4, Minecraft, which was previously Microsoft, it seemed like they had pretty much reined that in as consoles go.
Yeah,
They had said-
go to the indie marketplace and find 30 or 40 different Minecraft
Yeah.
lookalikes
Well, not
in the
only
past
that,
week that
But the
came out.
Minecraft arcade on the arcade
Did very well.
is one of the best-selling games they've ever had.
To the point where they're even selling it in stores,
Yeah.
not only a digital download.
So they have an in-store version, and they made a huge deal out of it at E3 that there was going to be an Xbox One version.
Yes.
However, we had now found out that it is not exclusive in any way.
No.
In fact, Sony's got it wrapped up to be a launch game for them.
Does Xbox One have that as well?
Not for launch.
Oh.
No, that's the thing. That's why this is
They'll
news.
be eating it for dinner?
Yes.
Not for launch?
Right.
Okay. Good to know.
But yes, Sony got a deal where they're going to have Minecraft on PS4 at launch. Speaking of which, this is the perfect segue, and the launch of the PS4 will be, drum roll please, there it is. Okay, stop. November
Thank you.
15th.
That was getting painful. I was trying to do it loud enough where it would go through the mic.
So that means on November 14th, you will get in line,
November 13th.
possibly even.
Actually,
You get in
no.
line,
No, I
and
won't.
then you'll wake up bright and early on November 15th
Actually,
in front of your
it
local
is
Target.
It is looking like neither of these consoles will have any sort of resale value on eBay, so I will not be waiting outside of lines for these.
Well,
Unless that
regardless.
changes within the next couple months.
Who knows?
That is the only reason why I sit outside stores for days at a time, is to purchase them and resell them for a profit in order to claim my own. Hey,
Anyways.
I am an entrepreneur. Do not mock me. I make my own money.
Sure. Anyways.
Other people give me money. Shut up. Speaking of money.
So yeah,
Oh,
November
we
15th.
already talked about that. Never mind.
November 15th.
Yeah.
So this is more of a PSA than news, but if you're a League of Legends player, keep
That's
in
a
mind.
public service announcement
Yes.
for people that don't know what
Sure they
PSA
know that.
is. I don't know. Some people might be like,
PlayStation America. No.
well, actually, that is PSA.
No, actually, that's not the thing to use. If you're a League of Legends player, or LOL player, as they like to call it, LOL.
It has been hacked.
It's been hacked.
Hack
so
source.
you might want to check your credit card, make sure they haven't gotten to it.
Yeah.
That's it. We already talked about the Elder Scrolls stuff.
Everything else has been hacked.
Call of Duty Ghosts. Activision's doing something that's actually kind of cool for Call of Duty Ghosts. If you
What
buy
are they doing?
the PS3 version of Call of Duty Ghosts,
Uh-huh.
they will make you a deal where there will be an insert that comes with it that if you want to buy the PS4 version of Call of Duty Ghosts when it comes out later that year, it gives you a waiver that it will only cost you $10.
Okay, this is not news. Specifically, it's not Activision news. I don't know why you missed this, but that is happening at GameStop for multiple games that will be coming out on Xbox 360 soon and Xbox One. It is also happening for multiple games on the PS4, or PS3 to PS4,
Well,
such as Assassin's Creed and Battlefield 4, you can buy those at either GameStop or Amazon, and then when you get the new one, it will only cost you $10.
I knew they were doing that through GameStop, but this is a not only a GameStop thing.
Well, also Amazon is doing it.
Okay, well, it's not only those places. Activision's doing it themselves this time, which is the difference.
Okay, well, it's
not the retail stores doing
it's
it.
not exactly.
The retail stores doing it is not news.
Standalone newsworthy.
I think it
mention
is.
all of it.
I think it's the fact that Activision's actually doing it themselves.
It is a way for them to get an extra $10 out of you because guess what? You want the game now, and you want the better looking version when it comes out.
Yep.
That being said, I will probably take them up on that offer.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sorry, but I am the consumer.
You are definitely a consumer.
It's a cash grab, and they will run with my money.
Whee!
They will take my money, and they will move to Antigua.
Why?
I don't know.
What's in Antigua?
Houses.
The rest of their money?
Yes. Hey, there we go. The rest of their money.
Their wives. I don't know.
Multiple?
Yes.
Damn it, I need to sell video games for a living.
So Wind Waker HD, that's a game that's coming out for the Wii U. Before now, we believe that was just going to be straight up port of the GameCube version of Wind Waker that looked prettier. Well, they're adding a few more extra stuff on top of it. The most interesting thing being a way to play through the entire game first person.
Huh.
So if you want to, that sounds like something you'd want to do.
Probably not, because I played Wind Waker and I was thinking about it. No. I would not want to do that, especially when you go into the tornadoes.
Yeah, no.
God, that'd be dizzying. Just be like,
But yeah, I probably won't play it like that. But that is a game that's coming out, and that will let you do that.
Speaking of Zelda news, just recently, the world record for shortest run of Ocarina of Time was beat from 19 minutes and 20 seconds to 19 minutes and 15 seconds.
Woo!
Yes, someone can beat the entire game of Ocarina of Time in less than 20 minutes.
It's pretty awesome.
That being said, why would you spend so much time trying to beat that game in 20 minutes?
I don't know. 20 minutes is probably the exact amount of time that Steve Ballmer will spend regretting leaving Microsoft.
Stop trying to segue.
So Steve Ballmer is the current CEO of Microsoft. He's kind of been the one taking the hit for all the Windows 8 stuff.
And he is, well, because since he became CEO, I found this out recently, Microsoft has gone from a $600 billion company to under 200.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like him. In fact, shareholders don't like him to the point where when he announced that he will retire in the next year,
it went up 7%.
Stocks went
7%.
So yeah, the news is that he will be retiring.
But that's good news because he really missed the market on a lot of things. He missed the tablet market by a couple years. He missed the phone market by a couple years. Windows 8 didn't quite jump off as he had liked. Personally, I like it now, but it is a difficult thing to get used to and understand how, like, the older people will not know how to use it. They're not as technologically friendly as the younger generation is.
I mean, to be 100% fair, obviously, these aren't all his decisions, and there are a team under him. However...
And also, the passing times, it's not all his fault. They just... You know, times are changing.
But however, how corporate structure works is that somebody has to take the hit.
He gained over $200 million in stocks for his announcement.
Yep. And so...
That is correct.
And so who knows who will replace him. I'm not really sure about the Microsoft hierarchy as it goes, but this is part of the plan all the time because this is why they were doing the corporate restructuring in the first place. Yeah. Was because they knew that Ballmer was leaving. And so, so this is all related to, you know, how Matrix jump shift and all that stuff. But it's all the same story. We'll see what happens.
Apparently, this goes as high up as possibly it was. Oh God, brain farting.
Poop.
Brain farting. Wow.
Brain poop. Steve Ballmer. Bill Gates. Like the guy who made it. Mike even knew what you were trying to do.
Sorry. Actually, it goes as high up as Bill Gates may have been the one to bring down the hammer on Steve Ballmer and force him to retire.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Bill Gates like, hey, you're losing me money over here. I mean, I have a lot of that, but
I mean,
still.
yeah.
Hey,
It's
you're
very,
making me look bad.
not Steve Jobs, he's dead.
Yeah, Steve Jobs, different company.
How weird is that, the thing that Steve
Yeah.
Jobs is dead?
Yeah.
And just to make it worse, we just recently had Ashton Kutcher re-kill him.
Oh God. Yeah.
You like that? Okay.
That's really
On
fun.
to the last news story of the week.
That's it. That's
We're going to
actually-
talk about Microsoft's generosity to its employees.
Sure, because that's news.
Now, that being said, I'm not sure which employees this entitles for, but when the Nokia Lumia 920 came out, all of their employees got a free phone. So, I don't know if this is for every single employee, including the little guy, but employees have the ability to get an Xbox
Little guy
One
sounds like.
at launch will be white. Controller and console connect will still be black because, political correctness and crap. I don't know. I'm just joking.
It's easy to make.
Yes, I know, right? It will be unique specifically for the Xbox team. Or Xbox team? Microsoft.
Yeah. No, the Xbox team. That's accurate. It's pretty much a separate thing.
It'll come with a year of Xbox Live, all one-player games, and
Yeah,
that's it.
It's not for people who work for Microsoft. It's people who work for Xbox, the division of Microsoft.
Yes,
Yes.
specifically.
I always thought that sounded dumb though.
Right?
They work for Xbox. I mean, it's the same
They
thing.
work
at
for
Sony.
a box.
Yeah, it's weird at Sony too because they work for PlayStation. They don't work for Sony. They work
Yeah.
for PlayStation.
Oh, according to Mike, 60,000 people roughly will be getting these free consoles.
Yeah,
I
that sounds
can't wait
alright.
to look on eBay and find one going for $1,000.
Yeah, seriously.
But we're gonna move away then from news and jump into the new releases for the week.
There's a handful.
There are a handful, some of them bad, some of them good. New Super Mario Luigi U will be coming out on Wii
It's
U.
not Super Mario Luigi. It's New Super
New
Luigi.
Super Luigi.
Which is what?
Sorry.
It's the
It's New Super Mario
box
with Luigi
version.
instead.
Yeah, it's the box version of the thing they released for DLC a couple months ago. So if you have the Wii U version of New Super Mario Brothers U, then you can just download this for way cheaper. I don't know.
And then the Reborn Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy 14, A Realm
Yeah,
Reborn.
apparently people are already getting into that, and it's already going to be it's already apparently really hard to get on.
I've heard
read
that
a lot about people having
that
difficulty.
it's tough to connect to,
Yeah.
that there's so many people
what I mean.
trying to get online.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but at the same time, those that do get on, the improvements are
Yeah.
very, very good.
Right.
That being said, I also heard it's free right now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I may check it out.
Yes, why not?
That would be a lot of fun. I heard that right now it is free. That being said, I wish it was available on Xbox 360, but it's just PC and PS3.
Yeah.
Then a game that I will be playing because I will be getting it probably tomorrow or the day after, Lost Planet 3,
Yep.
which will be coming out on Xbox 360, PS3, and PC. And then
Yeah.
another game I had in my queue but I didn't get, Killer is Dead, is
That's
coming out on
I
Xbox
forgot I
360 and
added that in
PS3.
my queue too.
Okay, maybe you'll get that then, because
added
that game looks interesting.
I was thinking that I could play the system and add the PS3 version, wanting to see which one is more likely to send.
Okay.
And Madden,
Then we're going to scoot over to Madden for all you football fans. Madden NFL 25 will be coming out on Xbox 360 and PS3. I don't know why it's not coming out on Wii U.
because EA
Because
doesn't care about Wii U.
That was sarcasm. Never mind. And Pokemon Rumble is coming out
Yeah,
for Wii U.
Rumble U.
Rumble U, the
Rumble
Wii
me?
U version of the X. I'm not even saying shit anymore. Of the 3DS version.
Well,
of
that's
that
good
game.
because that is it then. Because that's pretty much all that is.
That
this
is
week.
our cast.
So yeah, that's all we have. So like we said before, look at our Facebook page and our website later this week, and we'll have stuff from the floor at the GameStop
Hopefully
Expo.
we'll have a wicked cool video to show you.
Maybe.
That would be really
We'll
cool.
have some sort of video to show you.
Maybe-
Whether it's on the show floor or not, who knows? But we will take video of something. I'm
Or
sure.
maybe we'll take video of I don't know if any buddy's gonna dress up for this like Comic-Con.
I'm sure somebody will.
Take video
It's said on
of
the thing
sexy
that
ladies.
you're allowed to. So
Yeah, I believe you will be allowed to have your camera indoors because that'd be
Yeah.
stupid if you couldn't.
it's the only question I have is whether they'll let us do straight footage, game footage. I don't know if they will. Like
Probably
straight
not
up
right
camera to
right
screen.
No. That
Probably
that
not.
usually no. So yes, we will have that all available for you.
Yep.
All the news coming from GameStop Expo.
So catch that on our website, which is FourCredits.com. Catch that on our Facebook page, which is Facebook.com/FourCredits Podcast. See our videos on YouTube. Just search 4Credits. And follow us on Twitter @4Credits.
All right, and that's it for our show this week. We'll talk to you later, guys.
Yep. Bye, dudes.
Bye.
See you in Vegas.